Hi there, this is Ranjit, and in this video, let's talk about the my favorite smartphones of 2019. And this is not a top 5, top 10, or whatever. These are my personal favorites. And again, if you guys recall, guys, this 2019 was an incredible year. I think so. This must have been a record in India regarding how many smartphones were launched. And these are some of the smartphones that I personally enjoyed while testing them and reviewing. It's not about the specs, but it's the X factor. Sometimes you really like a smartphone. So these are some of the smartphones that I really liked using in 2019. And again, guys, none of these smartphones are perfect. So I'll also tell you the thing that I did not like about them. So first, if I have to pick, I would go with the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus, not the regular S10, but the S10 Plus. And I really like the fact that this one has that big screen, again, a Super AMOLED screen, very good one. But again, still it is very, very light to hold. It does not feel like a very bulky phone. So it doesn't do anything extraordinary, but a very good practical phone, I would say. Again, the advantage of Samsung flagships in India is that they have that Samsung Pay, and I used it quite a bit on this phone. And it works. The ultrasonic fingerprint scanner is, yes, not the fastest, but again, it works, as you can see, and got used to it. So I really like this one. And the cameras were also good, not the best, but good. That triple camera setup. The only thing that I did not like on this phone was that front facing camera. And in India, we are getting the Exynos 9820 variant. Hence, I would say if you're sort of a gamer also, then I would not recommend you this phone. And I would say I have again done the full review of all these smartphones. Again, I'll leave the links in that, so that'll have the detailed pros and cons. But this was the phone initially that I liked quite a bit, and still, if you're getting a very good deal, you can go with this one. But again, not if you are sort of a gamer. And the next phone that I really liked, and this was a big surprise, is the Asus ROG Phone 2. This was a big surprise to me, considering the pricing is also very good on this one. You get the base variant for 38,000 if I recall, and that comes with 8 GB of RAM. And it's a beast of a phone. You have the Snapdragon 855 Plus. And again, this is a gaming-centric smartphone. So very big, huge screen, almost that 6.667 inch Super AMOLED screen, 120 Hertz. What I really liked about this phone is the speakers also. And this is a gaming-centric smartphone. So you have that 8 triggers and stuff. So if you do that gaming, I had one of the best gaming experience with this one. In fact, I started playing Call of Duty because of this phone. Really love it. You have that extra stuff like, what do you say, these RGB lighting and stuff. Overkill, I would say. And again, it works very well, flawlessly. Speakers, one of the loudest front firing speakers on this one. So really like this phone. And the battery is crazy. I would say in terms of the flagships, the problem is that most of the flagships you have to charge it at night, but with this one it can go for about 2 days. The simple fact is that it has that 6000 milliamp hour battery. But the things that I do not like is, again, it's a very big phone and sort of also a little bit on the heavier side. So if you can look past that, it's actually good. Also, coming to the camera, it's a decent camera that they have, that 48 megapixel and the ultra wide angle. But again, if I have to talk about the camera, it's not among the best that I have seen. But again, overall, very good smartphone, I would say. And I would be okay using this smartphone as my primary driver because now I've gotten used to this size of this phone, that incredible battery, the speakers. So overall, I really enjoyed using this phone. Also, the cherry on the top is that this one still has that 3.5mm headphone jack, and the music output also from the headphones was actually really good. So I really enjoyed using this Asus ROG Phone 2. The next phone that I liked while I was testing, strangely, the OnePlus 70, not the regular OnePlus or even the Pro, I would say, because I feel that the Pro is simply overpriced, and the Pro T for just, I don't know why, that 90 Hz screen or what, the pop-up camera, do you really need that? I would say this is a lot more practical phone. The size is also not that big, easily fits in your hand. Yes, it has that notch, but that doesn't bother me that much. The thing that I really liked this one compared to the regular OnePlus 7 was the cameras. Finally, after a long time, OnePlus got the cameras right. Now this one has a proper triple camera setup with proper focal lengths that are useful. For example, you have that regular one, then you have that ultra wide and the 2x zooms. All the three lenses are useful, and camera is the biggest upgrade, I would say, finally on a OnePlus device. So I really like that. And again, it's a typical OnePlus stuff that you have. You have that ultra fast in-display fingerprint scanner and also Oxygen OS. So I really like that. But again, typical OnePlus stuff, no headphone jack is a downer for me. And again, you're paying that slight premium for OnePlus. But thoroughly, I would say I really enjoyed this phone. Battery life is just okay, nowhere near the ROG. But again, for a typical heavy day also, it used to last me for that typical heavy day. And now it comes with that faster 30-watt charger. So I really enjoyed using this smartphone. And now let's come to the phone that I'm currently using. And now it'll be almost 2 months since I'm using. And this is a peculiar phone, guys. I also never thought that I like it this much. This is the Galaxy Fold. So you can open it. And this is the party trick of this one. I just watch my review why I like this phone. It's because of this, when you open it up, it becomes like a mini tablet, and that is useful for me. For example, just about a couple of months ago, I got this reading glasses. With any other phone, when the fonts are small, I have to wear this, but this, you just open it up and everything looks way bigger, and I don't have to do that. So strangely, I'm liking this, and now it's been almost 2 months. I've been using it normally. It's been working very well. Again, yes, this is not a perfect phone by any stretch. Again, you shouldn't drop it or stuff, but I'm using it regularly. Very good. But again, this is the first generation of foldable devices. That's very, very, very expensive. I do not like the fact that this one also does not have the headphone jack, but I'm liking it. And I have very high expectations from foldable devices. We should be seeing a lot of foldable devices in 2020, and hopefully in 2021 the pricing of these foldable devices becomes saner. So again, this is a smartphone that I enjoyed quite a bit using, and still my primary sim is in the Galaxy Fold. Now if you talk about some of the mid-range smartphones that I really liked this year, for example, let's first talk about Realme. Two smartphones that I liked from Realme were the Realme X that came with the pop-up camera. That was a good one in the mid-range, and also the recently launched one, the Realme XT. These are very good. Again, I like the fact that the in-display fingerprint scanners have become so good this year. As you can see, even in these mid-range phones, they have become very reliable. And again, I liked using the Realme XT, and even the Realme X was actually good. And coming to Xiaomi, I would say the one mid-range smartphone that I really liked this year was this Redmi Note 8 Pro. Man, for 15,000 you're getting amazing value. And on this one, yes, the Realme also has that quad camera setup or whatever, but on this one they really nailed the camera. I would say, again, I won't get into UI and stuff, the Color OS or MIUI. Again, I don't like those UIs, but if you talk about the Redmi Note 8 Pro, for 15,000 you are getting amazing value, I would say. And again, it performs very well. Base variant comes with that 6 GB of RAM. So in terms of general performance also, it was very good. And I really like the fact that the camera on this one was actually very good. I would say as of now, one of the best camera-centric smartphones that you can get for about 15,000. So these were some of the smartphones that I really enjoyed using in 2019. And do let me know about what are the smartphones that, again, the biggest flaw with this Redmi Note 8 Pro is that ringtone volume is very low. That is the biggest problem that I have. Again, watch the in-depth reviews for all these smartphones for the details, pros and cons. So these were my picks, but you guys let me know which were the smartphones that you really liked in 2019. If you're using them, what do you like about them, and what are the things that you did not like about them? Also post about that, so maybe others can benefit from that. Anyways, guys, that's it for now. Let's see in 2020. In 2020, we should be seeing some very powerful mid-range smartphones and also a lot more foldable smartphones. So I'm excited for that. So what do you expect from 2020? Do let me know in the comment section below. And if you guys are still not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video. Take care, guys.